How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream. I just can't get away from this deck. We played one stream, one league with Black Green Rock, and tried out some Reclaimers last stream. But yeah, I just miss Esper Sentinel. This card's just so good, and it's just a lot better than you would think. Just like a mid range shell, and just when I was playing like Black Green Rock, just playing Urza Saga, and then just making 1/1s and 2/2s, just don't feel that great. More often than not with Urza Saga, we can make like 2/2s and 3/3s off the first activation, just off of Purple Hole and Esper Sentinel. Like it just felt better in this deck, and it's just crazy how like a couple more artifacts in the deck. I guess it's the whole playset plus Portable Hole. That's just like a lot more. But it's just crazy how just like having more artifacts and making more constructs is just it feels like you can definitely see the difference. So we're just going to be going back with the same 75. Hope to try to get another trophy. Um, I could see maybe swapping a Vindicate with a Maelstrom Pulse. I kind of want to jam 2 leagues tonight, but we'll see how that goes. Um, so we'll see how it goes. This deck is just like so much fun to play, and just kind of just constructing it, and just I don't know if I like want to make any changes. Like I was kind of looking back. I'm currently in the middle of writing an article for this deck, and I was like jotting down cards that I have omitted in this exact 75 that I've been jamming for about 2 months. Um, so I think notable omissions are like Dam. I think Dam is really it, and Maelstrom Pulse, and those two cards I can definitely see over this Vindicate slot. I can maybe even see it over this Withering Command or Abrupt Decay slot as well. So maybe like I can main deck like a Dam over this Withering Command. This card has just been like okay. Um, like I see it, like I've seen versatility of like like killing a Sigarda's Aid and destroying an Esper Sentinel like against Hammer. Like this card's definitely better against Hammer, but like Dam is definitely better against like Murktide, right? Just having another Manic Answer to Murktide because like currently right now like we don't our Manic Answer to Murktide Kazakal, and it's kind of difficult to set up because the board has to be absolutely clear, right? So stuff I was like thinking about. I was writing the article. Yorion, huh? So we'll probably on Thoughtseize off basic swamp. So we'll get a basic swamp here. Any Yorion deck's kind of a bad matchup because they just go way over the top from us. So hopefully it's not Goblins. I did not expect that with Yorion revealed as a companion. Yikes. Okay. Um wow. I could say it for just taking the Mog War Marshal here, going Bob, and then just like hopefully draw under removal. Like they literally can't really cast anything until turn 3, which is this guy. Kind of like just taking the Mog War Marshal, because then their just hand is just so slow. Yeah. Let's do that. It's kind of a cool juke though, I will admit. So we're lead on Bob because we want to just draw cards. Next we can go Shadow Spear plus Tarmogoyf. Equip Shadow Spear with Tarmogoyf the following turn. Mesa. Cool. Get done tap with Bob, which feels pretty good. Mishra's Bauble. So let's bobble us We don't want that. So we'll shuffle that away. Attack here. And I don't know if they play Blood Moon, just in case. We'll also keep our life total high here. And we have a fetch left over for Revolt if we need to kill this guy. Don't know what this card really does, but the 2/2. Did we shuffle this away? This happens a lot on Moto. So they got 2 triomes, so they can definitely cast Yorion now if they wanted. So they're not a Blood Moon deck, I don't think. Or maybe they are and they're just getting this because it's free, I don't know. But they can get this guy down now. And then get a slinging down next turn. Knew about that guy already. Okay. So how about a removal spell? Robert? That counts. I think we're gonna Kaya's Galley here. Actually, when this dies, it could deal 1 damage to any target. So I actually kind of like decaying this, and then equip Shadow Spear on Dark Confidant and decay this, and then that way this Bob lives. So we go to 10, go back up to 13. Yeah. Do not want to tap out of Abrupt Decay mana. So we'll equip this. Abrupt Decay. That. So we'll go to 10, presumably. So now we have lethal, essentially, next turn, but they can just play the Singling Commander. Okay. So this doesn't really do anything. There's nothing in the graveyard. I could see just equipping the Shadow Spear onto here and then just attacking. Because they could theoretically... I think equipping Shadow Spear on the Tarmogoyf is the best bet. Trying to figure out if we want to play Springleaf Drum out. I don't think we did Drum yet. So equip here. Ignoble and a black-green rock shell. I think it depends on the rest of the shell, Corey. I feel like in like a Lure shell, it's not as well utilized just because there's no like 3 drops you really want to ramp into. So like I could see if you want to go like turn 2 Liliana. So if you have like Liliana in your deck, that's I can see an argument for it. I mean, you could also just like double spell. It's not like you don't need. It's not like it's not. I guess you don't need 3 drops. You can always go like ignoble into like push plus Goy for push plus blob, or discard spell plus Goy for whatever. Like so you can like double spell quicker. So it's not like it's like useless. Snoop. Okay, that's scary because that means we need to draw a removal spell for that. Over Hex Drinker. I can see that as well. Hex Drinker is just like not great in the meta right now, unfortunately. Double cast. Oh, I guess we got the push already. I could see Hierarchs over Hex Drinker just because like if okay, so if you are you on Urza Saga, because if you're on Urza Saga, then I think that's a big reason to be at a Noble Hierarch, just because Urza Saga is just such a mana intensive card. I think we want Pithing Needle here. Torp Warp seems pretty good, as well as Engineered Explosives. Brutality seems okay. I can cut the Spell Bomb. I can see an argument for cutting the Void Walkers. I guess it stops die triggers, so never mind. I think we cut the Kaya's Guile. Sacrifice ability isn't great. I can also see cutting Sentinels just because they're creature-based decks, so they don't really have much utility here. I think that's pretty clean. I think this is pretty clean. No Saga. I think I have to see the rest of the list just to see. I think it's hard to see how much better Hierarch is than Hex Drinker without seeing the rest of the list. But I think I have to ask you, why aren't you running Saga? I think that's a question I have to ask. Because I think you have to have a really good reason to not run Saga, especially in a black green deck where you just like Abzan's like you have 3 colors, like it's difficult on paper to splash for it, even though I think I've proven that it's not difficult to do so. But I think you need to have a compelling reason as to why you're not running Urza Saga in your black green deck, Corey. I definitely think you should. If it's for budgetary reasons, then that's fine. I think if you have access to it, then I think I need to I think I need a reason as to why. Okay, I mean, if that's the case, then I think I have to see the rest of your list to really give you an answer that I feel confident in. I don't want to give you an answer as if I think Hierarch is better than Hex Drinker without seeing the rest of the list. We can hold the Pyre as tutors. This card doesn't really do anything. I think I just take the Matron. And then we can hold a Pyre. Yeah. Yeah, we take the Matron. Of course. Yeah, please do so. I just don't want to give you like a half-assed answer, without having all the info. Like classic BGX player, right? I need all info to properly assess it. I don't want to give you. I want to make sure I give you an answer that is satisfactory. So they're just gonna draw Blood Crypt. I wonder if they'll go Pyre. Blood Crypt. Okay. So I know what they're gonna draw here. An Arid Mesa. So they could Tar Fire my Voidwalker here. Do I care? We know what they're gonna draw Arid Mesa. We can also just like Pithing Needle the Pyre. Thing is, if they like Tar Fire the Voidwalker, I kind of like want them to. I could just go Portable Hole or Pyre. I could just go Drum Needle. I think I'm gonna go Drum Needle, because I don't want them to Tar Fire my Voidwalker. Because the next time I want to put Luris in hand, right? Yeah, I think I do that line. I'll crit that our Portable Hole does not deal with this Chain Whirler that's going to come down. Ooh, I like Tarak with Ignobles, though. That is a very good incentive to run Ignoble Hierarch. Yeah. Okay. So they're going to Chain Whirler for value, quote unquote. Yeah, I don't hate. Why are you running Indath Triome? Why are you running a Triome on the deck? What am I missing here? You're not splashing white for anything, right? Well, what's the point of put Yorion in hand? Oh, EE. I don't think you want that. I think that messes up your mana too much. I think that messes up your mana too much. I think you already have 4 Ignoble Hierarchs. If you really wanted to E on 3, I think you already have access to that. I think in that slot, I'd rather have like a Treetop Village, like some sort of man land. If you're gonna play into come into play tap land, I think I would much prefer that. So let's Thoughtseize here. Guess we just take the Yorion. I don't think we can beat a 4/5 flyer. And then they're just gonna tire for a Voidwalker, unfortunately. But it's fine. I could have like Voidwalker and then Tarfire, and they could have Tarfired in response to the Thoughtseize, but I think this is just fine. They're saving the Tarfire for the Voidwalker, that's fine. Rush flats. Yeah, I think Treetop Village is better. Like you're having a really bad land in your main deck just for 2 cyber cards. I just don't think that's worth it. Okay. Don't hate just Shadow Spear equip here. They tar fire response. We can float a mana, go lure, bring back bauble. I forgot to float mana. I was like looking at chat. I think that's okay though. We can still go lure, bring back Voidwalker. That's really unfortunate. Okay, played swamp. Awkward that. Oh jeez. This portable hole is kind of embarrassing. Go Luris. Bring back Voidwalker. God, we really can't answer this Chain Whirler, huh? Do we want to portable hole a Goblin token? I think the answer is no. Yeah, because we're probably not going to attack with these three. Damn it. This Torpor Orb's kind of awkward here. How's it going, Mark? Hope you're doing, buddy. Hey, Smearbeedo. Everyone's joining in. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least we can portable hold that. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We are dead. We are dead. That Torpor just came a little late, huh? Just couldn't answer the Chain Whirler earlier. I could have played the Luris a turn earlier. We could have gained 4 life, so like that just swung a lot of just swung the wrong way. And the portable hole was just again just awkward. Let's run it back. A niche deck, yeah. This is my baby. I want to give credit to Roundsley, who's also in the chat, who's kind of helped me brew this deck. I can't take full credit for the deck. He's definitely helped me innovate it. So our opponent's playing Goblins, revealing Yorion, which is kind of cute. Kind of cute. Our hand was just like very awkward that game. I mean, I could have just like played the Luris. Then brought Bauble back, drew an extra card. We could have drew pending. So I just like that turn where I kind of just like lost. I just forgot to flip the mana off. Voidwalker through the drum just cost me the match essentially because we could have just attacked. We could have pulled portable hold one of the tokens. Theoretically, could have attacked. We could even also theoretically attack with the Voidwalker, but it is what it is. Prior to stream, do you think a Greenway Company Lands deck would be something people would into, or do you think it's good? I've learned that it's not really the deck. It can be the deck, but I really noticed that it just depends on the person. Like, I kind of look up to Nikachu because he is someone who streams one deck and kind of, is known for playing Merfolk, right? Obviously. Because that was kind of my biggest fear is like, you see people like Aspiring Spike, Doomwake, um, people who I think I'm gonna get Godless Shrine and just go Drum. You see people who stream every different kind of deck. So Nikachu is someone who obviously plays variations of Merfolk, but he essentially is streamlined into one deck. Occasionally dabbles in other decks, of course, but like for most of his content is Merfolk. And he told me that you just have to he told me that people will tune into you if they like you, and that's all that really matters, and that's true. So I think I'm just gonna forward that advice to you. I think people will tune in. Obviously, the content has to be good because people don't really care for limited, unfortunately. So you can't really play limited. um, and it's going to be difficult to be a limited streamer. But I think as long as you produce content that people like, I think it's worth it. That's gonna die. Leyline of the Void. That is going to die. Mill. Destroy. Bring back the Marsh Flats. So go. Next turn we can go Voidwalker into Torpor Orb. Pretty good. Night Color is my absolute favorite card ever printed. I play Legacy. A lot of people love Nether Reliquary. I will say that though. So I think you are picking definitely a niche archetype that I think people will actually enjoy for sure. Go basic swamp here. Go Voidwalker. You don't want to steal my thunder? No. I mean, you're not gonna. If anything, I actually like promoting other streamers too, because I feel like people have promoted me as I was starting and kind of getting traction. I'm still a relatively small streamer, but I feel like, I still consistently have like 20 people join in, which I really, really appreciate. But it's just, I want to pay it forward to other smaller streamers. I usually see like every time I raid, I usually try to raid someone who has less than 5-10 viewers, just because I know how it feels. And I remember when I first started streaming, that was kind of really cool when people rated me. So definitely like to pay it forward. So we're gonna do that. So we could go Lurrus, bring back Voidwalker here. Unfortunately, they prismatic ending my Torpor, so I can't bring that back. But we do have Brutality as well. So we can go like Lurrus, Brutality. They go Yorion in hand. Interesting. So we're still going to play around Blood Moon because it's kind of free here. So go Lurrus. Bring back Voidwalker. Again, Voidwalker gets around dying triggers. A lot of people like, really, I always feel like people have struggled streaming limited, no matter what, unless you're like huge, unless you're like LSV or Reduke or whatever, who just people watching no matter what play Magic. I feel like these like kind of like the bigger streamers that aren't like that top tier, like I feel like Francisco is a good example of someone who is a big streamer. I think he, consistently hits, over 70 viewers, and he makes it known that whenever he streams limited, like he struggles, and I see it too because I'll tune in, I'll watch it, and it's just like he gets like 20 viewers when he's streaming limited. So he's very vocal about that because he loves playing limited, but he struggles with it. So that's what's unfortunate. But if he can find a way to do it, that'd be great too. Okay, so I'll probably oh man, that's pretty brutal. Ephemerate goblins, huh? I think I brutality pitch here. So -2 escalate, pitch the catacombs because I wanted to take. We know they have Leyline of the Void. Okay, interesting. I think brutality. I don't remember if it stays revealed, so I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. It does. Okay. So hopefully Abzan Saga takes over the game. They cast this. We can still prismatic ending it and make a construct. So we can hide that. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember if you're in the Discord, Mark, but if you could always feel free to. I think I have like a contents link section in my Discord, so if you ever get around to streaming, you could always post your Twitch link there, for sure, so people can check it out. I think, and I remember you're on Twitter, so I could always retweet your tweet if you ever go live. So just let me know. Okay. Okay. Another saga. So we can get Pithing Needle with the saga and name Kikijiki. So that ain't bad. We'll prismatic ending that. So I wonder if they'll get a Triome here and then maybe slam Leyline of the Void. That's the case. I might just get Shadow Spear with the Saga. They're just passing. They're not playing Leyline of the Void. I feel like if they're not going to do anything else, they might as well just cast it. Yeah, sure. I wonder if they're like F6 checking me or something. So we'll make a construct. Portable hole doesn't do anything. So we'll make a construct. We'll search up Shadow Spear. Equip Shadow Spear here. Attack. Deal an extra point of damage here. How do we kill Big Dick Bird? Just brute force with these constructs. just plow through. And we're gonna make another construct and probably tutor Pithing Needle. So these will be 7/7s next turn. This one will be an 8/8. Yeah, just Saga just won the game. And Corey, I mean, this is kind of why I'm like, why I have to ask you, why aren't you running Urza Saga? Because Urza Saga just kind of wins the game, unfortunately, for, you know, us boomers who don't like it. But it's so powerful. You have to have a good reason not to run it. And then, again, if it's for, you know, budgetary reasons, you say you don't want to do it, then it's fine. I think if you just want to be as spike as possible, I mean, this is why I ask, you know, why aren't you running it? I mean, again, if it's a budget reason, that's fine. But if you ever change your mind, it's definitely something I have to recommend. I don't want to like be redundant. I just wanted to explain it. I don't want to come off as like snobby or whatever. That's not my intention. I just kind of want to prove that again, you just have to have a very good reason not to run Urza Saga and kind of this mid-range shell. I love Saga get Shadow Spirit put on my net. Yeah, I mean, you could tutor for it. I mean, you could try like something that I was kind of theory crafting when I was after I streamed Rock yesterday was like, can we make a green-white Reclaimer list? You could obviously run Knight of the Relic Cry if you want, but I think I still want to put Luris. But just that's kind of theory crafting. You'd want to go Esper Sentinel on 1. We'll keep Esper Sentinel on 1. So your one drops could be Esper Sentinel, Reclaimer. You could have Flagstones, Prismatic Ending, Portable Hole. Those are your removal suites. I don't know if you want Tormagorf or not. But I think those are options that you could have, which I think are enticing. I think we'll upkeep all of them. So this is kind of, I don't think Hammer runs Bobble, so it's not that good of an impression on it, but I would never play Ragavan or Yorion. I mean, you definitely gave me a lot of crap when I was on Yorion, Mark, so I definitely know that for sure. I am definitely aware of your hatred towards Yorion. Okay, so... Cool. Position's a good draw. Zangief? Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. Hope you're streaming well. What did you stream and how did you do? Or playing some Abzan Saga here. My name's KO Diamonds. I normally only play these kind of mid-rangey decks. I kind of want to take Expressive Iteration. It's a card that can... That's just the 2-for-1 here. Next turn they can go Lightning Bolt, and we just have a bunch of removal spells for the Shadow. Yeah, I think I like taking Expressive Iteration here. I could see it alright for taking Lightning Bolt, but then like they just Inquisition next turn. So I wasn't down a ton, but I think I still like taking Expressive Iteration. It's the best card that can take him out of this. We can still hold up Fatal Push. So maybe I should have played Overgrown Tomb. Like, maybe I should have led on Courtyard, and I could have played Overgrown Tomb here, and then played Virulent March next turn. So maybe that was a slight misplay. What was your last point we did Valley? Oh, sorry. When you revealed Yorion, that definitely got me. I was like, interesting. It's kind of a cool deck, though. I mean, they would just cast Iteration on turn 2, right? So they're saving the Inquisition. So 3, 6, 13. So I'm wondering if we should not attack with the Sentinel, just because like it activates their shadow. I don't think I attack, and I don't think I I don't think I attack, and I don't think I put Yolaris in my hand, which feels kind of bad. I wish I drew a Tarmogoyf or something. Yeah, so we're just gonna play that and pass. I believe it, Sam. I definitely believe it. Like definitely like at first I was like, oh my god, like we're against or like Yorion, like what is it's like elemental or some sort of like Forsaken stuff, and then you just like hit me with the Goblins, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Okay. So they could Bloodstained Mire here and turn on Shadow. So they probably Inquisition first, which is good for me because then now I can kill Shadow and then put Lyris in hand. I think that's a tug and pull, Mark, because if you're gonna have 2 Lyris main, are you going to be playing Mishra's Bauble? Because if you're playing Mishra's Bauble or Lyris and Mishra's Bauble, like is 2 Lyris enough? I honestly think if you're gonna main deck Lyris, you really want 3, because you're already gonna squeeze in 4 baubles. And are you running Tarmogoyf? Because if not, like you're running 4 baubles with Reclaimer and Knight, and it's like you don't really get much of a benefit to it. Versus Mishra Baubles pumping Goyce is like a huge benefit. Their hand is Swamp, Death Shadow, a couple unknown. So they're passing. Interesting. I wonder if they're sandbagging a removal spell. Either way, I think we're going to go like this. I think we're going to play this. Just so we can hold up a push on our turn. Or on their turn, and then if they want to like, we can like try a double spell. So... with your Sentinels and Elvish Reclaimer and Ramonak, get back Saga. I mean, I think the deck is there. I just have my reservations on damn it. I just have my reservations on Mishra's Bauble. For sure, Corey. Cool. That's exactly what we needed. So we have 2 pushes for the Lyris. And Death Shadow combo. There's nothing in their graveyard yet, so they could like just deploy multiple shadows here. So... okay. That's fine. I wonder if they just have to take this Ragavan hit. I don't think so. I think I just have to push this. Hope to just draw a discard spell off the top, right? Because if they hit a discard spell, like it's just so bad for us. So the hand is Lyris, unknown. Man, we just can't not draw lands, huh? I think we're gonna take a Death Shadow hit here. If they go Lyris dash Monkey, we can make a Saga token. Yeah, so we're gonna take this hit. They could have dressed down main, which would really suck, but it is what it is. Okay, so their hand is still Luris Unknown. Bobbling themselves, so think about shuffling it away. So we'll make a construct token. Trying to figure out if I want to get a Triumph. I think I do, because we have the fetch in hand already. So I think we're gonna in case we want to use up all the mana. Like if we want to go like Kaya's Guile, for example. Path and Ghost Quarter this dumb deck. I support all of the above. So opponent's gonna draw. That's really good. I think we'll get Spell Bomb. This might get drowned, but I think I'm okay with it. And just drown or Luris, couple of no croaks. So interesting. So we'll take the Luris. Push this. So they could push this. Game's not over yet because they could Crooks escape Crooks in theory. But I guess we could just crack the Spell Bomb. Okay. Okay. Targeting me. I wonder if we crack Spell Bomb here. I guess we can wait, get 2 extra damage in off this construct. I think we attack. I think if they cast Croxa, we just crack Spell Bomb response. Okay. Maybe we should crack Spell Bomb first because plays around Kolaghan's command. Okay. So we'll see how they stack this here. So we'll take the 3 here. And then so for them to not escape, we'll crack this now. Okay. feel like their last card is a dead card. Or it's like drown or something. Because I think if they had a removal spell, they would have cast it already. It might have been that card. So any artifact off the top means we have lethal, or we present lethal at least. So do this. I think if they had drown, they would have cast it. Cool. Cool. Okay. Explosive seems okay. Lantern seems okay, as well as souls. Vindicate some baby. I tend to not like boarding a Vindicate in this matchup just because 3 mana is just kind of a lot. I can see trimming the Thought Seizes and cutting over the Bloom Command. That's kind of a clean swap here. I think this is a clean swap here. Okay. I'm writing an article, as I mentioned earlier, about what white offers to Abzan Saga versus Jund. And I think that game just showcased the power of Esper Sentinel and how good Esper Sentinel is, and kind of what I've missed when it played Rock. Like, we just went Sentinel on 1, and they literally just didn't do anything for like the first 2 turns. And I think that just showcases how powerful Esper Sentinel is against these like mid-range matchups. I feel like we can go Reclaimer and like it doesn't really matter, but then if we go Sentinel, it's like they care way more about Sentinel than Reclaimer. Especially because we don't have like Flagstones or anything, so it's like okay. We're gonna push this. Play on Drown. Next turn, I might go Triumph Spellbomb. Just to get our white mana online. Okay. If we draw untapped white source, then that would be obviously ideal. Okay, we drew untapped white source. I think we're going to lead on that. I think I'm going to get Gauntlet Shrine here. Just in case we draw Fatal Push and we go Bob Push next turn. So we want double black. Oops. This is what I was talking about for my last stream, where like, if this was like a Reclaimer, our opponent can honestly just ignore it. Like, but like the Sentinel is like, oh, like they can't, you know, like push this end of turn, or you know, like if they want an expressive iteration, they can't cast it, or they spend up all their mana doing so, or we draw a card. Like it's just does so much in these like red matchups, like these red mid range matchups. And that they spend like 2 mana to like kill a sentinel, I'm totally fine with that. I'm okay with taking 1. The sentinel is they're obviously offering this trade up. Like, do they just have like expressive iterations or like drown the locks that they're just like, oh, interesting. So you don't have a removal spell. What is in their hand? It's like dress downs and stuff. I'm gonna go Bob. Hold up spell bomb. That was a fucked up card. Yeah, exactly. It's so good. And this pair of Sentinel was Bob, so good. They just combo so well together. It's like Hammer Time is kind of like lightly dabbled into this, but like Abzan like leans into this pair very, very hard. Like even against Hammer, the thing of like Sentinel Bob, you're like, fuck, like what do you do, right? And it is kind of the same thing. There, Bolting Bob, sure. You 100% should, for sure. That sucks. Their hand is Luris. Hopefully this monkey doesn't hit anything. Yeah, equipping it with a sword seems cool. Even like I occasionally equip it with like Shadow Spear and stuff, so that's been kind of relevant, right? Okay, the head of Verdant Catacombs, which I don't care about. So now they have all this mana, I kind of want to leave the Sentinel back. So go Voidwalker, play Saga, pass. They have like Alpine Moon, that really sucks, but what are you gonna do? I think I have to crack this spell bomb now. Fortunately, we cannot cycle it. Okay. They should attack with a channeler, I think. They're gonna take that line. Oh, I guess the Void Walker's gonna play. Never mind. That would have been a really bad attack. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Shadow's just two mana is a lot to tax for sure. You know. But like equipping a sword, obviously, like paying 3 is like obviously ridiculous. But so making a Sentinel, this is where I'm talking about. Where like an Esper Sentinel deck with Urza Saga, like just compared to Jund. Like we're making a 3/3 here versus just a 1/1. You know, like it's just so huge. And the next turn they're gonna be like 6/6s. Kind of absurd. I wonder if they'll deploy shadows here. Okay. So dress down would really suck here. But, I mean, we can't really play around it. I mean, if they attack with a 1, they just 100% have dress down for sure, right? So... Can we not draw Lance? I kind of want to get Soul Guy Lantern here as like an insurance policy. I know we have the Void Walker, but like... I don't know, I'm just kind of scared. I don't think Shadow Spear is going to win us the game. We could just put Lurrus in hand. We can't get Portable Hallmark. We can't tutor for it. I think I like just getting Lantern as an insurance policy. Card from a graveyard. So we'll just exile Marsh Flats. I think we'll put Lurrus in hand. There's an argument for like Springleaf Drum. Let's keep the shadow small. Portable Hole, like Urza Saga says you have to tutor for a cost that costs 0 or 1, and Portable Hole costs white. It's just way more mana efficient to just go Lure Springback Bob. So we'll just do that. No, a lot of people make that mistake. It's not very intuitive, that's for sure. It's gonna get drowned, which would suck. But then we just fall with Bob. Well, it's kind of awkward though. Is we can't drown a spell, but we can drown a shadow off this Voidwalker. So that's worth something. So I wonder if it's worth drowning now. I don't think so. I think we can win the long game. Opponent lost connection too. It does not sack our own graveyard. It's each opponent. Otherwise, that would have been a very good play. We had the spell bomb, but not the lantern, unfortunately. I could drown their threat. So I'll let them surveil first. So then if they want to bin it, it'll get exiled anyway. Oh, I can't, huh? I can't drown. You're right. Yeah, so I'll just have to let that go. Hopefully this Bob can take over the game. If they have a removal spell for the Bob, then we're kind of in trouble. Okay. They almost have Delirium. Oh, that's true, huh? I totally missed that. Thanks for pointing out, chat. Thank you for pointing that out. That's a good point. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I should have just done that. Thank you for pointing that out, guys. Appreciate it. Top. Yeah, so I punted that game then. This game. Damn it. I think I draw 2 cards off Bobble. Fatal Push. I think I have to crack the lantern now so they don't get the bauble engine going. Damn it. I mean, I guess if I had done that, they could have got the shadow back anyway, but then we could have had the lantern. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. It's a lot of Darcy's, huh? They're pushing a sentinel. Sure. Explosives would be an interesting draw here. Tarak. So they're one off Delirium. It's such a wild game. Oh, Lingering Souls. Definitely cast it. I'm just wondering if I should flash it back or if I should just play this Shadow Spear. They get a trigger. 3, 6, 9. It's like way more mana efficient too. No, we should play this Shadow Spear because they could kick the Tarak here. This match can very well go to time. So we spent both of our Yard Hate spells. Oh man, that's pretty good. So EE gets us out of this somewhat. I mean, we still can't destroy the Luris, so they can kind of get back in the game that way. Yeah, so we need Engineer Explosives. I think we'll block like this. So we go to 5. Ooh, the Crux is pretty good here. Our backs are definitely up against the wall with the clock. Cast Crux, looks like the cat escape here. Playing Kolaghan's command. Cool. Okay. So they have track, which is kind of an interesting card. If we had Voidwalker, then we could have killed the Shadow. Like, maybe we were just supposed to be getting aggressive there. I know, that's tough. Definitely think I made some mistakes there. We'll keep. I wonder if I lead on... I think I lead on Drum here. And then I can go Saga, play Spear plus push. Okay. Hopefully they don't have Drown here. But we have triple push, so kind of a play around Dash Ragavan here. We could get got by Alpine Moon. Oh, you want 24 lands. Like, you absolutely 100% do. You want to be able to play your, like, activate Saga on turn 3 consistently. So we can make a construct and push. They could also just Dress Down, which would be really awful, but... Okay. Another Shadow. So untap land would be great here. Because then we can make a construct and decay the Shadow. Thanks. And then here, I like getting Soulguide Lantern. So we can exile the Cruxa. Let's preserve our life total here. Okay, this. So Dress Down would really suck here. Okay, which is what they're probably digging for. That was nasty. Okay. Okay. Removal spell makes it easy. Spellbomb's not bad. Cool. Just crushed him. Just crushed him. Our opponent's tilting off. Why did I draw anything? Where's my Dress Downs? I don't know. I don't know where your dress downs are. I do not know where your dress downs are. I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry. Urza Saga, baby. Just wins games. It just makes me wonder if, like, Grixis can just squeeze in Urza Saga somehow. I don't know. I just feel like there has to be a way to fit this. Like, I feel like we're a 3-color deck and we could fit in Urza Saga. I don't see an argument as to why other decks can't. Like, Jun could fit it in. I understand you have Ren and 6, but we don't have Ren and 6 either. So it's like, I feel like it's just not free, but like, I don't know. You can just be like red, black, splash blue for expressive radiation. Not you don't even have the splash blue. Just like, just literally just be black. Like expiring spikes, black red deck. I understand there's crooks and stuff, so it is kind of difficult. But like, I still feel like you can squeeze it in. Like we play Turak. It's just like just run 2 Cruxas. It's fine. Maybe don't even have to run Cruxa. Like it runs lands like Shizo and like other cute lands, right? But like Saga on turn 1. Interesting. We're gonna Thoughtseize. What is up? Oh, we're against Scales. We're gonna take the Ravager here. Interesting that they led on Saga. I don't know why they don't just lead on this guy first and then Saga. I don't know why they led on Saga. That is very confusing to me. Carl Zero Ox, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, hanging out. We really need to draw a Void Walker here. Okay. 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 So Bob can just start taking over the game. We revealed Bob. Or we revealed Concealed Courtyard, sorry. I think we just have to Kai's Gala, make them sack. Make a 1/1. Sacrifice, make a 1/1. This gets around Welding Jar. And their last card Power Depot, so they can't even make a token next turn. So I think them playing Saga on turn 1 was just a misclick or a huge misplay. So we just gotta hope these Bobs do work here. They need to draw an untapped land for this Saga. Interesting. So they can make a creature here next turn. But we'll just go Bob Spellbomb. Prismatic ending's good. Prismatic ending is very good. So we'll go Bob, Spell Bomb, Godless Shrine. We can also go Temple Garden if we want double green. Don't think it really matters. Go Temple Garden. We could also just hold up black mana and like crack the Spell Bomb, but I think it's fine. Okay. So they can sack Zabaz to the Witch's Oven and then put it all on this construct, which is scary. So hopefully we can draw some goodies off Bob. Voidwalker. Guess that's considered a goodie. Guess we'll lead on Voidwalker. So this doesn't get modular. We'll Prismatic ending the Zabaz. So it doesn't get flying. So now if they sack it, they could sack it. Tall Win, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's fine. Get a Saga down. Then we'll play Sentinel. Attack with a Spirit? We can leave it back for block. Because we do want to keep a Bob alive. I don't think we can just take 7. So I'll probably leave the Spirit back to chump. I guess we could chump with the Sentinel, but... It's like all these like sacrifice and exile effects with Prismatic games have been very relevant. For sure. Because like they can put Ozolith. So no Shadow Spear though, so that's good for us. We're gonna like if they have a Zabaz, then I'm kind of scared. So maybe I do want to just block with the Sentinel. But then the constructs are small. Yeah, we can just block with the Sentinel, I think. So I should attack with the Spirit. So Bobby, help me out here, Bobby. So I guess we'll make a bunch of constructs. So we'll play Plains. Play second Voidwalker. Six, 7. So we have lethal next turn. So I guess I can gain life just fine. up to 9. I mean, if that's what they do for their turn, that's fine. They didn't even put Luris in hand. So now we have lethal. So I guess we can hide this for now. We know they have Luris the companion, but they don't know what else is revealed in their hand.
Did you let her out?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take my dog out soon. $19 months. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it. It's a long time, huh? A long time. So we're gonna make a construct here. Let's say 3/3. Trying to figure if I want to crack spell bomb. Probably not. We're gonna draw 2 cards off Bob anyway. Okay. Another Saga's funny. And yet you still support the channel. So we'll make a construct here. I guess we can get Shadow Spear. What is their hand? I guess we can lead on that first. Oh. Cards that just don't do anything. Three, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so we just have lethal then. Oh, they could gain 2, 3 life, go to 12. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we don't have lethal. So we'll just keep a Void Walker and just attack for 7. Cool. Cool. But yeah, 19 months, John. Again, I really appreciate it, buddy. It's again, a very, very long time. It's crazy. Crazy. I think we're about the Thoughtseizes. With the Gloomancians, D's. Don't think we're the Voidwalkers. I don't think I like Sentinels in this matchup, though. Like, they do have, like, Ozolith and Scales and stuff, but, like, for the most part, it's, like, not that great. I think I'd rather just have 2 Brutalities. Maybe just trim 2 Sentinels, or 3 Sentinels. At that point, I might just cut the last one. They have no ETB stuff. Maybe we just want the 4 Thoughtseize. Yeah, maybe we just want the 4 Thoughtseize. Sorry, 4th discard spell, sorry. I think we want to keep us Spellbomb because they're a Lurrus deck, so we do want to tutor for it. So, like, having that insurance is nice. I think this is fine. I could see an argument for keeping Sentinels on the play, just because of the fact that, like, if we go turn 1 Sentinel, they can't really scales on 1. It's hard to mulligan this hand. If we can flip this, that'd be so good. I guess we can just flip it on our turn. Basilisk Collar is an interesting one. I'm gonna go Overgrown Tomb. Get Shadow Spear down. Next turn, go Saga Liberator, and then pass. Skills. Sure. I think going like this because if they go Ballista. Oh! They're not gonna cast anything? They're not gonna cast anything? It's about to become night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. No. Okay. Well, Wicked Prismatic getting that, so we'll just pass the turn. So if they activate Saga, I guess they can activate Saga and cast a spell, but then this flips back, so. That's unfortunate. I think we let this happen. If they want to equip Basilisk Collar to the Ballista and then kill my thing, that's fine. I guess. So I can hit the scales. I could also just hit the collar. I could decay the collar. This becomes a 2/2, and then we don't care about it anymore. Actually, we should wait until they equip. So that's their turn. So we'll let this happen. They might go for the equip. Cool. We could also just like decay the Ballista. I actually don't hate decaying the Ballista here. Like, what does this Basilisk Collar do at this point? Yeah. And we can always just like destroy the collar, the crackback. So this looks pretty good. Cool. So we can make a construct. We don't want to double spell because we don't want to flip this. So I think we can make a construct. And then I don't hate getting Springleaf Drum here. So that we can Pending the Walker and then hold up Fatal Push. So do this. So we'll get Springleaf Drum. Get a Marsh Flats. White. That. Prismatic getting this. Attack. Take out the Saga. So now they have the double spell to flip the Frenzy Trapbreaker, but it's fine. Hey there, I haven't followed Modern for a few years, but I've enjoyed it in the past. Do you think it's like tier 3 right now? Oh, I'm a little biased. I think Abzan Saga is a lot better than people give it credit for. I've been like consistently for winning leagues. I don't know if it's just because it's just being under the radar, but like I think this is probably the best build of Abzan right now. I guess in sort of popularity, it's probably not even tier 3 because like literally I'm probably the only one that plays Abzan. So I guess in terms of like popularity, it's probably lower than that. But in terms of like power level, I think this deck can compete, and I think I've been showcasing that in my past streams. Like we're 3-0 today, you know, and it's like these games are just like against Grixis, the games that we won weren't even close, you know. So yeah, I don't think power level wise, I think this deck can keep up. I think like Grixis and Black Red Rock, like these decks have you know, a big target on their head, and this deck does not. And this deck can beat up on these like Red Ragavan Darcy decks that are very popular. I ran Mardu mid-range and nobody else was. Yeah, I mean, Mardu, I think there's something there. I think you can go like... I think that's an unexplored deck. I think it's difficult to figure out what you want the splash color to be. I think the obvious kind of what's popular right now is black red, so you can go discard spells, Darcy, Ragavan. But if you want to splash white, I think Esper Sentinel is a really good reason to. The problem is then you enter a 3-color deck territory. You want to get all 3 colors of mana on turn 1, and that's where the mana gets really, really difficult. I think unless you want to become a Death Shadow deck, but I don't think Death Shadow and Esper Sentinel really go well together. But I think maybe I might be wrong there. But then I really do think that, you know, in a mid-range deck, you should probably run Urza Saga. I think running 3 colors Urza Saga is still easily splashable. Esper Sentinel is great. I think there is a shell there. I think it's just figuring out if you can cut the discard spells and just be red-white, splash black potentially. I think you can see like a red-white mid-range deck just by itself. I think you can go a lot of ways with the deck. Like I feel like I had help with Roundsley, who's a mod in the chat. He helped me brew this, and like I think you can copy this blueprint. It's not like a very complicated blueprint. I think just having a mid-range shell splashing Urza Saga is, I think every mid-range deck should do that, because it's just not free, but it's just so powerful that I feel like you need to do it. Like I feel like there's not a really compelling reason not to. Well, I'm the Dark Confidant shortlist building this. We'll need to look at the sideboard guide for sure. Like, I think Dark Confidant's like, we just like had 2 of Plague and Scales, and we were just taking over the game. It was just so good. Power level seems much higher than when I was like, yeah, like if you don't have Urza Saga, the power level of this deck is just, and like you can see it too. Like there's games where we're just doing a normal game plan, discard spell, Tarmogoyf, kill your thing, blah blah blah, and it's like the games where you don't have Saga, it's just like you could tell, like, you know, the games where we have Saga, we just turn the corner, win the game easy. I think we saw that against Grixis earlier. And then like you have games where we don't have Saga, and we're just like, come on, like we need to draw it. And I think Grixis showed that, like where we were kind of like in a top deck war, we're like, okay, like kind of like keeping our head above water. And like when we drew Saga, like the game wasn't even close. You know, like it turns the corner so fast. Cool. We're against bench. That's so funny. Oh, a good hand. We can go Inquisition, and then depending on what we take and what their hand is, we could follow up Saga and Thoughtseize the next turn. So pretty good. I'm gonna get a Gaulish right here, so if we just want to pending go Saga, there's nothing we really want to take, we can do that. That's really funny. So they're on some sort of known shadow variant. Inquisition here. Oh, we just take the expressive iteration. Yeah, we just take the expressive iteration. And then we just go Saga, Thoughtseize. They have a... Oh, they just drew lands. Take the drone. Do this. I wonder if they run Dress down. That basic mountain. So it's like Grixis 4-color? Voidwalker is an interesting draw. I'm just gonna go Courtyard Pass. Probably get Spellbomb here. How's it going, book guy? I saw you lurking in the chat earlier, but appreciate you hanging out. So we'll make a construct token. Bobby is an interesting draw. And Holy Heat. Okay, so their hand is Swamp, Prismatic Ending, Mountain. So we'll get probably Spellbomb, I think. And then we're gonna try them with the Catacombs, and the next turn we can go Voidwalker Bob if they don't do anything. So they can pending the construct token, which we'll 100% take. You subbed. I see the badge, but I guess there wasn't the notification, huh? So their hand is Swamp, Mountain, Unknown. Dash Ragavan. Okay. I feel like they should have dashed. No, I guess they can't dash because we just block. Can't cast that. I guess they could. I wonder if they'll decay my Spellbomb here. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited. Sentinel. I think I'll play that. Play Voidwalker. I guess so. No notification? Sorry. Yeah, I should have just like untapped. That's just a misplay. Polaris in hand. Okay. Witherbloom command. I think we just attack like this. Interestingly, they didn't play out the Ragavan, but I guess we have the pending, but still. Okay. I guess I could have Witherloom command, brought back Saga. I kind of want to get more value out of this with Witherloom command. Torgo is an interesting draw. We'll keep a guy back in case they like kill Goif dash Ragavan. Their hand is Luris Ragavan Unknown. You can just go like this. Yeah. Now we just have lethal next turn. Okay. Luris Monkey Unknown. Cool. Did not get punished for my misplay. Explosive seems good. So it looks like it's a Death Shadow deck because we know bench plays Death Shadow with Ragavans. I'm assuming they have Darcy, Expressive Iteration. I guess it's just like Grixis Splash White for Prismatic Ending. That's all we really saw. I mean, they just did have Shadow, and I think they're just conserving their life total, right? Yeah, I mean, I think they knew that like they just didn't have a Shadow in. I think like there's no point in shocking, right? I mean, it's I would be really surprised if bench wasn't playing Death Shadow. I'd be really surprised. I'd put money on it. I think we can cut the Witherbloom command. Probably cut the Thought Seizes. They do have Drown the Lock and like they are a little bit more reactive with like Prismatic Endings. So I wonder if we just cut all the Thought Seizes. They can like keep a 4th discard spell. Like I don't hate this configuration. I don't think we want Tarak. I don't think we want Brutality. I think this is fine. This is just not where we want to be. If this was a fetch, I might have kept. Just because we have like on the draw we have all these interactive spells. So if we had like Concealed Courtyard, I might keep this. Probably bottom of Saga. Like if they have hate for Saga, pretty awkward. Mishra's Bauble. I'm not the lead on a discard spell here. Sacred Foundry. Ragavan. So Goblins Sentinel. See if they attack with Ragavan, we're trading. Sorry, so I'm gonna lead on Tarmogoyf here. Tarmogoyf, so 4/5. It doesn't get heated yet, but we need to be able to block this Ragavan. Otherwise, it's just gonna take over the game. Got punished for not playing Saga or not playing Temple Garden, but like, maybe I should have let Temple Garden on 1 and then Saga here, and then next turn we can. Luris in hand. Death Shadow. That was clutch. That was clutch. Oh, they could drown my Goyf. I think we have to take the Luris and then hope that this Ragavan hit isn't too bad. I think we have to play Bob here. And then they might drown the Bob. And then we take over the game with Saga. Yeah, I think that's our best course of action. We go Bob. They could drown Tarmogoyf. We need to draw Engineer Explosives. That's our out here. Okay. Okay. I think we have to take this Ragavan hit. As painful as that is, I think we have to take this Ragavan hit. Urborg. Okay, cool. So now we untap with Bob. We're hoping they play out the second Shadow. They go Voidwalker, sure. Alright, Bobby. Hit me. So put Luris in hand. I think we have to push, but then they can Voidwalker. So we probably have to block Ragavan, push Voidwalker. Oh, please. Give me an explosives. Please, deck. Please, deck. Explosives. We can hope that they draw nothing. We'll go Plains, Tarmogoyf, make a construct. Slap Spear on Bob. I can see that line too. Okay, if they have any interactive spell, we lose. This is whatever they top decked. So they're splashing away for Kaya's Kyle. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Guile. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, I think Guile and Ending are very well positioned. So splashing white for it seems like a decent, like... I think people don't kind of explore enough. And, like, Modern's mana base is so good that we can play a 3-color deck splash Urza Saga. So, like, this 4-color build seems interesting. And, like, definitely, like, I like it. I like saying that it's somewhat different and it's catching us a little bit off guard. Like we're kind of in the same boat. Like we're running an Abzan Saga deck, not the usual Jun Saga, right? Like we're not playing Hammer either. It's like it's our own deck, exploring our own different things, so it makes sense. Hopefully, we have a good hand to finish this match. Did I say boat? Okay. Okay, not that. Could be worse. Just bottom of flats here. Inquisition into Voidwalker into Saga ain't bad. Fortunately, we mulligan, so that's not where we want to be. I think we take the iteration. We can decay the Ragavan. We could take the heat. But like iteration is just so good. I think we have to take the 2-for-1. If we had Esper Sentinel, it's always going to be a lot better, but... We could just go Saga if we draw Esper Sentinel. They can't drown here, so I think we... just decay. They can't drown it anyway. If we draw a black source or a white source, um, they could just unstep Unholy Heat here. I think we go Saga, Voidwalker. Because that way next turn if we draw land, we can go Sentinel, make a construct. Land would be really good here. Just what the doctor ordered. So hold this. If it gets drowned, doesn't really matter. Milling a Death Shadow is kind of good for us. Because we can erase Darcy. So this gets around Kaya's Guile. Push. Kind of like getting Spell Bomb here. And then not attacking. And then we crack Spell Bomb. We can get got by Kaya's Guile, but it's fine. I think keeping push in hand is going to be clutch. I wonder if I block here now. Kind of want to just take this. Just because we can go Sentinel plus Bauble. Laris in hand. Sure. That's pretty good too. I mean, we could even push it if we want to, but I don't think we will. Kaya's Guile is kind of brutal here. We wish we had our own Kaya's Guile. That mulligan really hurts. Like having extra land or extra card would be very nice. That's brutal. That is brutal. I think we'll another Kaya's Guile. Jesus. I think we need to see what we're gonna draw. Maybe we want to push. Okay. Two extra draws. Come on, deck. So we could Prismatic Ending the Darcy here. And then put Luris in hand. Okay, it's hard to navigate this Kaya's Guile. Interesting. Bottom Kaya's Guile. So we know they have a Luris in hand. So they have Luris, Kaya's Guile, Unknown. How's it going, Lecture Bob? Hope you're doing well, buddy. I think our collaboration video went very well. Looking at the comments, a lot of people liked it, so I'm really happy. So that's the card they drew. It's not bad. So we're gonna have to fight through this Kaya's Guile here. So we'll go Bob here. So if they go Kaya's Guile, sack Exile, untap, play Luris, Bauble, we can Explosives to get Delirium. We kind of have to force the issue here. Hopefully they play like a 1-drop plus Luris plus Bauble. That'd be best possible, I think. But I think we had to like force that issue, right? I mean, we could also just like let it go. But I don't think that's kind of a winning line there. Fetch land would be best draw because we can save this. Or actually Bauble would be best draw. Then playing a 1-drop would be the best draw. The best play for us so we can EE on 1, crack it, push. So Bauble would be a good draw. Saga. I guess we can Eon Zero crack Killeris. It's a good game. What is in their hand? God, my games with Bencham are always interesting. They always have something in hand. Death Shadow, okay. Are we okay with losing to Dress Down? The reason I ask is, should we just like make a construct token? I think it's safer just to Lingering Souls here. Fights through, draw on a lock as well. Cool. I guess we should push first to see what we want to tutor for. Cool. Just good information to have. I think we get Mishra's Bauble. I could also see getting Drum. Go Drum. Can't Luris EE though. So I think I like getting Bauble actually. And then we have Lethal next turn. Okay. That's fine. Trade. That's fine. explosives. So we kind of got by a Kaisgal here, but it's fine. This doesn't get drowned either, so that's good. I could probably, if they had monkey, they would have played it. So oh. Okay. So we know they're gonna draw nothing. Void Walker's cool. So see what they're gonna draw here. They real Mishra's Bauble. So we have a draw. They could shuffle it away, but that's a good draw. Saga's a good draw. So they could shuffle. I could just I think I'm gonna play E on 1. Does it play around Kolgon's command though? But it does play around Dash Ragavan. I think I'm gonna E on 1. And we do have heat here, so Ragavan can cast that. It does have a void counter on it. Thoughtseize. I think it's safe to attack. Lightning Bolt. Okay. I don't think we need green. It's not like we play Scavenging. It's like the greens are really light splash. So like I as long as we have one green source, like it's fine. We don't need multiple. They kind of need to crack the Spobble, right? Yeah, I was gonna say they kind of need to crack it. So do this. Let them draw. So I think we get Shadow Spear here. We'll Thoughtseize. If they have a creature, we just take it. Oh, that's so brutal. That is brutal. Hopefully we take a shadow or something. Unfortunate. So this Goyf will be lethal. So we have Bloodstained Mire Unknown. Okay. So they could escape Kroxa. We equip Shadow Spear the Tarmogoyf attack. We go back up to 9. They have to block Tarmogoyf. So close. This game is insane. Any removal spell does it. They're deciding what to do to shrink the Goyf. They did not exile the dress down. So we'll equip Shadow Spear the Tarmogoyf attack. No, this is still the first league. So go back up to 10. They have to block. Let's go to 4. Play second Goyf. Second EE could get us. But then, like, they already have... We know they're going to escape Croxa, right? So... Gosh, how many times can they escape Croxa here? So they could drown a Goyf here. So 11 cards. They can escape Croxa again the following turn, which is disgusting. They still have the chump one. So I go to 7. They could also draw Dress Down. Dress Down would be disgusting. Dress Down would be disgusting. Oh, okay. So same song and dance here. Well, at least we're kind of out of Croxa range. In terms of like dying to it, to the triggers. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. So exiling actually is so relevant here. Oh my gosh. Land, creature, sorcery, artifact, enchantment. So Goyf is going to be a 5/6 no matter what. This is tight. Okay. Let's go up to 10. Oh, we are just not drawing anything, huh? If they have dress down, they have dress down. I think we still have to talk like this. No dress down, please. Oh my god, they have dress down? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh my god. They have lightning bolt, huh? I mean, we take it. Oh my god, what a game. They just drew like exactly what they needed. Damn it. Damn, what a game. That was an insane game. God damn it. What a game. Good game. You had to just draw that dress down, huh? Like, you just kept escaping Croxos, and I just had to, like... Yeah, I was prismatic into expressive into dress down, which is crazy. It was a good game, though. Very good game. God damn it. What a game. Our matches bench are always so close, though. It always comes down to like games like that. God. That first dress down was brutal, but the second one was like game winning. Okay, we are going to prismatic getting that. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting list because you're like splashing white for like prismatic ending and Kaya's Guile, and the Kaya's Guile were definitely brutal there. So Flagstones is interesting. Feel the Ruin. Aether Vial. Giver. So I wonder if they have like um a Lunan Arbiter or something. In which case I kinda wanna lead on Goyf now. And like fetch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just fetch. Next turn we can go Sentinel, Thoughtseize, Although Sentinel doesn't seem that great in this matchup, obviously because they have Aether Vial, so we'll probably board it out. Damn. Cool. So next turn we can put Luris in hand, play Sentinel. Crack Canopy. Cave. It's a 4/5. So we're gonna. Can we attack here? That's fair cut. Maybe I should have kept the drum in hand. Yeah, you're right. I should have kept the drum in hand. Yeah, you're 100% right. Thank you for pointing that out. I think we can raise. They don't want to give it protection because then we can just push and well, I guess we can't push this guy Clave in response. But it's kind of a bluff, an interaction. We're kind of bluffing Abrupt Decay, I guess. They have a second Canopy. So they kept the Vial on 2. Interesting. This Canopies with a 2 unknown. Kaya's Guile. Damn it. I guess we can raise Cauldra. And we do have answers to it. I guess they have the Giver though. Our draws are just awkward. I mean, we have the race this Cauldra, right? Okay. We're hoping the last card is a dud. Because this Goyf kind of gives a huge life swing. Okay. Flicker Wisp would be pretty brutal. These Sentinels are just so bad, huh? Kind of want to make them sack here. Probably just sack the Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe do it in response to the Vial. They have Howling and Flicker Wisp. That's just so bad for us. They want to. This is awkward for them because then we can make them sack the Stoneforge Mystic. It's a card they want to actually sacrifice, but they have Flicker Wisp. They want to flicker this. I guess they go on. I guess they could flicker Skyclave Apparition, but yeah. So they can flicker Skyclave Apparition if they have Flicker Wisp here. It could also just be another Skyclave Apparition. Oh. Yeah, I was actually thinking about it. It could be over the Vindicate slot too, right here. This could easily be a dam if need be. Yeah. Guile isn't really good in this matchup, unfortunately. Look like that. I'll trade one of these for a 2/2. One card in hand. That's actually fine. Kind of want to get value out of those lures anyway. Oh. What is our last card? Hopefully it's nothing. Oh, they have Solitude. Oh my god. How do we win this game? Fuck. I don't think we're winning this game. We really need to draw like a prismatic ending to answer this Phyrexian Germ token. Now that the givers were tapped out. They equip it to the German conceding. Yeah, Apparition's great. It doesn't exile construct tokens, unfortunately. But I think it's still fine. Damn. Sentinels are coming straight out of there. Pithing Needle seems good. Explosive seems decent. Torpor Orb is an interesting call because it does stop Skycleave and Stoneforge Mystic. Torak seems decent. Tally is an interesting call too. Board out the Spell Bomb. I can see the art for just boarding out the Voidwalkers because they don't really do anything. Like, unless we somehow like Thoughtseize the Cauldra, it's kind of awkward. These guys can come out too. These Void Walkers can come out, I think. I think this is fine. Pretty clean. Oh, yeah, sorry. The pro white guys are definitely coming in for sure. For sure. Poem low into 6. We have double bubble into Bob. It's pretty good. Inquisition and Tarmogoy. Inquisition Dark Confidant. Mishra's Bobble seems decent. So we'll double bubble, crack 1, target them. Inquisition. Probably upkeep them too. Skyclave Apparition. There's an argument for like sandbagging the Inquisition. Just take that, but I think it's fine. Okay, we'll take the... I think we take the Stoneforge, actually. Huh. Yeah, I think I take the Stoneforge. We kind of can't beat Solitude. Or, Springleaf Drum. Lands. So they can probably Solitude, or I guess they could, yeah, they could probably Solitude if they wanted to. Oh my god. It's just not what the doctor ordered here. So they're going to draw a land. They could Professor and then Solitude or Bob. And then they have Skyclave. Unknown. And it's just Skyclave Apparition. On top of it, Bob would be so huge here. So I wonder if they can get a white card and then Solitude. That would be pretty gross. Yep. Skyclave Unknown. So they have Skyclave Apparition in hand. I think we have to put Luris in hand, though. Drum is really good. I don't know what you're talking about. Drum is really good. I think you're watching like games where we flood, and it's like, okay, well, if we flood, obviously anything looks good against it, you know? Discard spell. Oh my. Let's fucking go. Bye. Oh my goodness gracious. That just changes the tide of the whole game, dude. Holy shit. Wow. That was absurd. What a fucking draw. Yeah, like literally. Like that was honestly the best card we could have ever asked for. Okay, that's fine. I guess we go Luris, Bauble, them, and then see if we want a prismatic ending. Thanks for the sub, Andrea. I really appreciate it, buddy. 8 months, man. Long time. Cauldra. So we can drum. Tap it for white. Prismatic ending that. Oh my god, that Turak, man. That Turak was insane. So they're gonna have Cauldra here. Another Bauble. So they can't attack. Thoughtseize. Bauble them. Sky Cave Apparition sucks. So we'll Thoughtseize the Cauldra away. Grow the Turak. We'll bauble ourselves. Outland Liberator. Don't think we want a Liberator, right? It doesn't do anything here. I guess that stops future equipment, and it just stonewalls. I like it. I guess we don't mind another body, so I guess let's just draw this. Yeah, I think we'll just draw it. Come here. Well, they're gonna Skyclave the lures. We know they're gonna draw the Skyclave. So we're just fine. Think we win this race. They can now definitely win this race. Shadow Spear wins the game. No worries, Ninja. No worries. Cool. So we'll cycle into a land. Wow, that Turak, man. That Turak. Yeah, him to track with protection from white attached to it, confirmed, still very good. Still very good. This is kind of bad against like a Stoneforge Mystic, but like if they draw Stoneforge Mystic, but We're gonna portable hold that because this is the card they left with. They led with. Interesting. We have to lead on Gaulish Shrine so we can decay if we need to next turn. And then we're gonna lead on Topor next turn. I mean, that just means they don't have any white sources, right? Never mind. Thalia. Okay. That means we can't play Torpor Orb. I think we're going to... Hopefully they don't have Skyclave Apparition here. Thalia is a really good play. I've been playing Gen Saga every week. I'm just trying to learn a deck and keep leading to 4C Pelgas that shouldn't have been printed. Yeah, I think if you want that matchup to improve, you should play Turak. Turak and Torpor Orb. They're playing one on right taxes, Ninja Guy. Like, I kind of in the same boat where, like, those pals are bad, like, matchups. But, like, I've noticed that, like, if you have a pair of Torpors in the sideboard, and have Turaks, like, Turaks and Torpor Orbs definitely help a ton. Oh, they have Skyclave Apparition. God damn it. Damn it. So we're going to play Torpor Orb. Go to 9. Then Thoughtseize plus Tomorwave next turn. Ooh, not looking good. We could also take... We probably take hits off Mishra's Factory. We just... Okay. Take 6, go to 7. This deck has been very bad today. Like, that being 2 mana is so bad for us. I think we'll Inquisition now. Thalia, Flicker Wisp. So we'll take the Flicker Wisp. Cast Goyf, Snack and Block. Turak is out of my sideboard, Ninja Guy. Turak is out of my sideboard. I actually prefer it in the sideboard because then you can, like, in the matchups where you board it in, you can kind of fetch for black and it's okay. But if it's in the main, it's very awkward because, like, you're like, oh, I have a Turk in the deck. I have to constantly have black. God damn it. That Thalia really just screwed us over. I think this game's over now. I think this game is over. We need push. So they have lethal, but I guess we'll make them attack. Yeah, I guess we could decay the Skyclave. But then they just have a lethal attacker. I guess not. Yeah, I guess we can decay. Yeah. We're not dead. We really needed another removal spell. Dahlia OP, yeah. If we can get them to not attack, we could track them. And so they can give it protection from green. And then we have to block there. Yeah, Flickerwist is uncastable right now. Okay. So we'll bluff. Oh, I have Torp Orb. I'm sorry. I do this every time, like literally every time. I get so excited to kick a track, and then it just this happens. Yeah, no, this is a nombo here. But now they should. We should have not kicked it, and then we can bluff. But this is just like a free attack. I think they still would have done it though. But like that Thalia really just screwed us for sure. Damn, that bench summer loss really kind of took the wind out of our sails. Makes me wonder if this should be a Maelstrom Pulse or a Dam. I kind of want to try a Dam in the slot. I might try that. I think that's big mana. Like, it's rare that we ever like really vindicate a land. Yeah, exactly. So Mark, what I should have just paid Tarak for 2, and then passed, and then we would have bluffed. I mean, we just drew. I guess we would have drawn Saga on the next turn, but then they would just make bodies, and I think we would have just lost anyway. So I don't think it would have mattered, even if they didn't attack. Like, we wouldn't have mattered anyway. But that would have been the correct play. I kind of want to try Dam over this Vindicate slot. Like, maybe the Dam could be over the Abrupt Decay. I don't know. I think we can start playing like with these slots here. Like, I wonder if this Abrupt Decay should be like the actual third pending and keep the portable hole, and this Witherwind Companion can be a Dam. And then this can be like a Maelstrom Pulse or something. I might try that next league. Just subtle changes. So like, make this a Prismatic Ending, make this a Dam. Make this a Maelstrom Pulse. Might try that. But that'll do it for me. Really appreciate everyone tuning and hanging out. Let's send y'all over on a raid. See who's still alive. AJ. Command's good against like Hammer Time. That's kind of the main card. I still think that I board out with the Command a lot. Like a lot. And I think it's just better as a prismatic ending. Yeah. Might just do that. But again, appreciate you for tuning in and hanging out. I think I'll try to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? I'll try to be back tomorrow. But let's send AJ some love. If you want to support the channel, hit that follow button. If you want to check out my past streams, go to my YouTube. You can join the Discord if you want to hang out and chat some Magic. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get stream updates. Send AJ some love, shall we? Hope to catch. If I'm tomorrow, I'll back tomorrow. Hope to see you then. If not, maybe this weekend. So we'll see. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.